Good afternoon, Nancy here in Lafayette, Indiana on this bright, sunshiny day in October, reminding you that if you dream it and believe it, you will achieve it. If you're on Facebook, please hit the subscribe button and the thumbs up buttons, the like buttons, and the notification. If you're on Facebook, please be sure to give me some comments, some likes, and some hearts. We've been talking about Steve Krug's book, Don't Make Me Think, and the lesson today is on usability testing on 10 cents a day. Steve says he really gets concerned when somebody calls up and they go, hey, could you do some usability testing for us or set up a focus group? We're launching our new website in 2 weeks. And he thinks, uh-oh, somebody's afraid they're headed for disaster. That's the only reason 2 weeks away from launch date they would be trying to have a usability test. He said even 2 months. He said when he gets a request for a 2 months out usability test, he realizes that they're doing a disaster check. Someone has suggested doing a usability test finally that has the money to do it and the clout to do it because people just can't seem to get past that debate. They're having an internal debate. Maybe there's 2 different designs. Maybe one person wants the real sexy design and somebody else wants a more traditional design, and they just can't come together. So they decide they need a usability test. And so one of the first things that Steve has to deal with is he'll say, okay, we are setting up a focus group and we're going to ask some questions and we're going to bring some people in to get their opinions and see what their experiences are. And we're going to sample these users and see how they feel about it. Unfortunately, Steve tells them that a focus group and a usability test is not the same thing. Usability is when you bring somebody in and you watch that one person work on the website and try to do things on it. And then you're able to see what they had trouble with, what confused them, what frustrated them, and you can work on it. And you can try to correct the problem and you can try to make it easier. So a focus group is more, we talk about it, whereas a usability test is more about doing it and the truth about what actually is going to come out of the process. If you want, number one, if you want a great site and you have to test it, after you work on something for a month or 2, you can't see it with fresh eyes. You need to have somebody outside that's not used to it come in and look at it with a new set of eyes. Try to work it to see how it goes. Steve suggests, number 2, that when you're doing usability testing, that you do it 1 morning a month. He says, keep it on the schedule, keep it simple, and he said, if you'll set a set time and a reasonable amount of time, a certain day, then people are more apt to show up to the meeting and to stick with it. When you do this, you can get information that you need. He suggests 3 participants. And he said if 3 participants work on things, the things they have trouble with, for you to fix them, you can be fixing the whole next month. And he said, number 4, you're free to decide what to test next because you've already discovered some of the problems, and so you're not out there floundering to decide. You already have a good idea where you need to go. If you schedule these meetings in advance on a regular basis, then people are a lot more likely to attend them. He says that 3 participants is a good number of people to watch and to try to fix their problems and to see if they're having trouble with anything. And so then you can take action steps to improve those things because you have the insight now and you have the proof. He said when you're just talking people, you don't really have the proof. So the purpose in the usability test isn't to prove anything. It's just to see what you need to take action on. You don't need to find all the problems, because over time, different problems will show up. You'll never find everything. Everybody's going to change with time. The website will change with time. The website will change with various users. So, just don't even put it in your mind that you're going to find all the problems at one time. Now, this chapter 9 is pretty long, so I am going to continue the rest of it on my next video. So, once again, I want to remind you to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit hearts, hit the notification bell. But whether you're on YouTube or Facebook, I need your feedback. So just reminding you that God has given each of us unique gifts to inform, delight, and inspire. May God bless you until we meet again, my friends.